All right. Anyone who's out there, because it says I have 0 viewers right now, but feel free to use the Google app or the questions and a Q&A app to see if that works. Jim, thank you very much for the question. Very cool. I'm going to select that. Excellent. So I thought I would do a little bit of flatting here and just see, oh, there we go. Just see how it goes. See if you guys dig it. Anyone who's watching, let me know if you have any sketch requests, because I can pop on over to that and start jamming a little bit just to see what's up. Let's see here. Gotta get some hair on our not so little brook. This is just something I do just to lay some color down. Oops. Yeah. All right. I'm broadcasting.
I can't get in.
You can't get in at all?
I don't know how. I have this that I got from you. How do I get in? How are you supposed to get in?
Through the link.
In the email?
No. Can you just go to Facebook? I posted it there, the link. Let's see.
That's dumb. Why invite people if they can't get in?
I didn't invite anybody.
You invited me.
I don't think I did.
You did. I have the invitation.
So I decided. It says I have 0 viewers, but Jim asked a question, so that was very cool. But don't know if he's currently watching or what happened. What's the matter?
I have to log into your Facebook password in Facebook before I can get into your link.
What else do you want me to do? You want me to email you the link?
I just think it's dumb.
Here. There.
Okay.
Sending it to you. And I'm going to check Facebook to see if anyone's having a problem. Test that Hangout. I will, Mr.
This is where your link goes.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's got to be something with the iPad, right?
Maybe you have to use the link or something. Oh. Thanks. One of these, right?
Oh, good, you're getting stuff right.
From Facebook. Oh. All right. Thanks, Randy. Well, all right. Hey, it does say I have one viewer now. Yeah, see, it's going to that, I think.
Well, do your thing.
Anyone who's watching, feel free to bust out that Q&A. It'd be in the upper right corner of the camera feed, and it's going to be that Rubik's Cube 9x9 or a 3x3 grid looking thing. And if you click that, then the questions come down, and then you're able to look at what questions people have asked, vote on those same questions. Hey, saw that Jim posted one. Yes. Whoops. Hello, anyone here? I. That's the Irish I for yes. That we're here. Trying to get Tracy going on her iPad, but I suspect there's something up with the mobile app or something weird. So, don't know how that's going to go. But if anyone feels like suggesting something for me to sketch, I'd be happy to. Otherwise, I'll just keep working on Brooke and try and see if we can't break this thing. Whoops. All right. Questions? Any suggestions? Let me know. Otherwise, give Brooke some color, some lips, as it were. Tighten that up. Oh my goodness, this was a terrible. Not my best. Let me get a little bit closer in there. Sweet, up to 2 viewers. Alrighty. Yeah, normally my flats are a lot tighter than this. All right, so yay! Thanks, guys, for asking questions. It seems like it's working. Woo! Yay! So let's see. In chronological order, is that Blue Brook? For now, it is Blue Brook because in flatting, it's all about trying to get the colors down in a way that if I add a bunch of special effects later, I can come back and just select that color to be able to grab a selection. And sometimes I need selections to blur stuff out or just add some color, special effects, what have you. So she's this color now, but we're gonna get her looking. In fact, oh, and now we got a third viewer. I don't mind saying, Jim, I got that last commission on the board. I got it flatted. I just have to add some the colors and other beautiful effects that that come with that. So, yeah. Next question. RK. Okay, so Uh, Hello, Mr. Allen, watching you. My question is, would you like a cat? I can spare one. I have a couple of cats myself. In fact, there's a noisy critter who's, I think, feeling a little bit neglected because we're not paying attention to her. She likes to be a noisy critter like that. She's a ginger cat. She has a ginger butt, and therefore that is her nickname, Ginger Butt. Though on medical records we call her Whiskey, spelled without the E, because that's just how we roll. She's noisy, still making some racket. So, whoops, stupid thing. Yeah, hit me with any sketch requests or any other requests for that matter. If I can honor them, I will. At least for the next 15 minutes. Oops. Boom. Eyebrows. Because Brooke would look kind of funny without her eyebrows. Don't you know? All right. You know, it just occurred to me, is NXT on right now? Or is that on in an hour from now? I did not plan that well. If NXT is on right now. If it's on in an hour from now, then yes, I did plan it well. All right. Here's another awesome question. Cue that one up. Which order did you come up with the main four? That's a good question. And in fact, I think Randy knows a little of the backstory because he was there. I was in a couple of different E-Feds that helped shape the upstart girls that we know today. Sabrina was always first. Always first. And though she was kind of based upon Mandy or Amanda Pizzini in another Fed, and she was just straight out all-American girl. I think she was Miss America, in fact. So not to put too fine a point on that, but yeah, that was her. And after that came, I'm pretty sure came Sun. And I think I even based her off of someone from one of those early E-Federations. I couldn't tell you who, but I knew that the kind of story I wanted to tell, Sabrina would need a BFF, and that's why Sun was number 2. And I could have just stayed there, but I wanted to get a couple of different perspectives in there. I want to say Kristen was 3rd, and just because I wanted just a straight shooter, someone who'll stretch you out, beat you down, take your money kind of wrestler. And then Brooke, you know, I wanted someone who was there not necessarily to be the best wrestler, but someone that was going to try and use wrestling to get ahead. A little bit like The Rock per se, but I don't think he got into wrestling to be the big shot that he is today. I just think that was a byproduct of what happened, and but she's going at it a little bit more deliberately for that. Let's see. Obviously, another question. Obviously, you need to draw your cast. as 1930s cartoon characters. That would be something. Holy crap. I'm trying to think how that would look. Like newspaper style, like the um, Dennis the Menace or something. Oh, no, well, that wasn't 30s, but oh man, that's got me thinking. The possibilities, they're endless. What you could do with that. Though, you know, if anyone ever wants to do some fan art, you know, of any of the cast as 1930s cartoon characters, you know, there's definitely a spot for that kind of thing here. We can make that happen. Just saying. Yay! So that would be Brooke, all flatted up, and unfortunately, you can't see like any of my what do you call it, palettes, where I have like layers and stuff, because this would be where I could show you my setup. But rest assured, it's not just not doing anything. I'm trying to get the get my colors set up there. Uh-oh. All right. So what do we got here? Will this work? Huh. No, it looks like it's just going to stay on. I'm trying to click on a different layer too, and it doesn't want to go. That's all right. Let's see. What do we got here? Right, Angels test. Yay. I did that all myself. Okay. Questions. Randy, you asked the best questions. You will eventually regret letting me have access to asking you random questions. I have not regretted it yet. Also, 30s, I was thinking more. Oh, right. Mickey Mouse and Betty Boop. Oh, snap. Brooke is a Betty Boop-esque character. Now that would be something. That would be thrilling. That would be universally hailed as brilliance. I mean, how could you not? I like that idea. All right, we're going to give Rook here some color, some depth. So, for the wonderful people that are here, feel free to let me know if there's any problems or complications, suggestions even, if you think there's something I could be doing a little bit better. Again, if you're just getting here, the Q&A app is going to be in towards the upper right. It's going to be that Rubik's Cube looking 3x3 grid. You click on that and it's going to let you have access to the Q&A app, because it's super like that. And it's a great way for us to interact. You can vote on each other's questions and comments. No. What? Hold on here. Something's not right. There we go. Why is it doing that? Seems to be I'm in the quick mask. Oh, fine. Boom. She's got some shadows now in her hair. Here we go. For Mr. Jim, I was thinking World War II pinup style. That is brilliant. I think DC's doing that with their bombshells, which is pretty cool. They're very cute. They're doing it well. Some of it's a lot of knows, like Batwoman. She's like an actual baseball player, like from a league of their own, which is cool and lame and different all at the same time. I like it. Let's see. I think Brooke now needs a little bit of highlight. Try and do the cell style animated kind of thing so she only gets a little bit of highlight there. I gotta save that. I don't know if you're seeing my save screen, but that's what I'm doing right now. Save. Here we go. Questions. I'm not from Jim. Thank you for the feedback here. I'm not sure, but when I logged in and got the message, your video will start shortly. Then I had to log out and back in. Good to know. Good to know. Because then I'll have to make sure I either start on time or early, and if anyone else has a problem like that, to definitely try that. I'd love to ask if everyone has the Q&A app okay and working, but it's not like you could tell me if it wasn't working. But let's see here. I think so far so good. What do we got here? Okay. Yeah, for people again who are just getting here, upper right, the Q&A app. It's in that 3x3 grid, the Rubik's Cube looking thing. Click on that. You'll be good to go as far as asking me questions or commenting. Feel free to hit me with any questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, sketch requests. This wasn't going to be a total balls out Q&A because I want to make sure I worked out all the kinks in this, because the last time I started it didn't go as well as I would have liked. But yay, Randy, thanks. Q&A working on your end. Sweet. Bruce found it. Very good. That's awesome. I hope it wasn't hard to find, that the Q&A app was easy enough to get to. If not, then Google's a bastard. They need to make their stuff a little more accessible. But until then, I'll keep using their app and give Brooke a little bit of depth here. A little shiny lips. Yay. Cool, Bruce. Yay. I'm so glad you guys are here to help me test drive this. Oh man. I'm trying to switch through. There we go. Trying to switch through the different pages I have here, because I have I have several different Photoshop pages up, and they have the colors of all my characters, so then I don't have to create it on a whole cloth every single time, because that would suck. Like Brooke's eyes, the highlights and whatnot, I have those. So oops. Here we go. Just took a long moment to load. Good to know. Maybe I'll let people know not to give up on that Q&A just in case. And if anyone's here with on a mobile app, I believe you can see the Q&A app, and I think you can see questions, but I don't think you could actually ask anything. And that was a big hassle when I was trying to test this last weekend, because Tracy was on her iPad and like, it's not working. Why ain't it working? But again, it's in the upper right, that 3x3 grid, Rubik's Cube looking thing, Q&A. Don't be afraid to use it. Don't be scared. Rival Angels is all about courage, bravery, and beating up your roommates for well, it's because they're not giving you enough room in the bathroom. You know, clean up your shit. I'm gonna give Brooke a little more depth here on her fisty. Oh man. So I only set this for a half hour, so I don't know if this is just gonna cut out on me like without warning, or it'll be a countdown or anything like that. Um, Another fine question here. Would you ever do one of the upstarts with Finn Balor makeup for a match? Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Because it's not like I'd actually have to paint. It would just be just kind of doing like a Venom, you know? In the comics, that just kind of, the symbiote just kind of bleeds off him. And that would be really cool. I'm trying to think. Who would be good? Who do you guys think would be good for a Finn Balor face get up thing out of all the wrestlers in Rival Angels? So I'm trying to think, trying to narrow that down, who that would work well for. Who would that work well for? I mean, for anyone just out of anyone for like a one-off, I could see any of the upstart girls outside of Brooke, because you know Brooke's not going to want to cover up the moneymaker, or one of her moneymakers, as it were. So yeah, I think she would be out, but I could definitely see any of the other gals doing it just to you know, depending on the occasion. I could see Sabrina doing it, Sun doing it. Sun would do it as long as she wasn't playing up her Asian heritage. She's a little sensitive about that, but yeah, I could see anyone doing that. That would be cool. What is this? That didn't work as well as I would have liked. There, better. Most apps, as long as the host stays active, it will go past. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this going then a little bit longer, and let's see. Give me 1 second here while I do a quick search for something. All right, so I have a lot of different windows open. Sorry. Let's see, Sabrina or Sammy Sinclair. Where's Sammy been lately? I miss her. I miss hearing about Sabrina Ripley. I miss hearing about what she's been up to. Her and Lori. Man, you know? All right. I am going to take a quick break from the flatten out Brooke, and let's see if I can't. All right, let me get my brush. Where's my pencil brush? I'm going to try and give this quick go. Let's see. I'm already goofing this up. Oh, this is horrible. I'm going to try and do a, with apologies to anyone who actually can pull this off. There we go. Oh boy. This is my sad attempt at the 1930s cartoon. Oh man. Hold on one second. Let me call my cat. Whiskey Whiskery. She's meowing in the background because she knows we're here, but she wants attention. And so she's making some racket. Try and get that attention. Whiskey, where are you at? She's a funny kitty. Getting emails. 2020 vision formula, how 79-year-old man restored his 2020 vision. You guys, you know, want to scoop on that, just let me know. I can, you know, put you in touch with the right people on that. Whiskey. Anyways, back to the sketch at hand. Yeah, you know, this 1930 sketch, all it is right now is big eyes. That's all I got. Big eyes, big kind of teeth looking thing here. It's terrible. Look at that. Boy, maybe I can save it some. Gotta have the big old mitts. Whiskey. I don't know if you can hear this thing. She's hilarious with her racket. All right, what do we got here? Oop. Need a different erase tool. Come on, I don't want the block. The brush. Oh yeah, it's real. It's damn real. Yeah. All right, maybe we'll go back to Brooke. Going back to Brooke. That's a little more safe, I think. She wants Randy to send you some friends for her. Or that is from Bruce. She wants Randy to send some friends for her. Yeah, well, because she's cool like that. Jim, how's my wrist doing? It's going pretty good, actually. Thank you for asking. It's for those who don't know, I basically have tennis elbow, but it's not so much in my elbow as it is my forearm, and it's basically a bunch of micro tears in my forearm in the muscle. And if you could see without your skin, you would see that your muscle is pink, and that's because that's how the blood gets to your muscles, and it, you know, gives it all the nutrients and stuff that it needs. And but if you were to look on your elbow, the muscle there is a little more pale, and that's because it's so thin that it's hard for blood to get there. and for it to heal up properly. So, and if you are right-handed and you're always using your arm, that means it takes longer and longer for it to get to heal up. Anyways, for the past like 3 or 4 months, been wearing sleeves and wrist stuff and all kinds of stuff to try and alleviate it. And I just started going to physical therapy, and as of today, my physical therapist is very happy. I'm not back to lifting weights or anything yet, but starting to get pain-free, and that's that's a good start, because it's draw a lot, so it's a real drag when it starts flaring up, and it's just gotta sometimes put it down. Questions? Oh, Randy, thank you. Good start so far. Very 30s. I'll keep working at it because that's just too good not to. That's just too good not to take advantage of that 30s. Hell, I could even see come this when I take my winter break between Christmas and New Year's. I'm thinking I might have to pull something out for that. Bigger B84, going back to Brooklyn, Collingwood. Sure, I know that. Going back to Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't think so. That'll be the last time I do some acapella like that. At least over the Google Hangouts. If I see you at the shows, can't promise that I'm not going to break out in a song. It's just what happens. So it's just, nature, evolution even. Though and I don't mind saying that I liked Colin Quinn's Going Back to Brooklyn much better than LL Cool J's Going Back to Cali, because, screw Cali. Not anyone who lives in Cali, but because they got some problems. That drought thing can't be cool. But there's a choice between Colin Quinn and LL Cool J. Come on. That's all I'm saying. Is we don't get enough Colin Quinn. I mean, where is he? What's he been up to? So, just to illustrate before, like with this flats thing, so I'm coloring on it on a different layer, but if I needed to grab Brooke's hair and I try to do it now, I'm only going to get certain bits of it. But if I go to my flats layer, I can grab the whole thing, booyah, and then I can make a bunch of changes or alterations or whatever I want. For instance, it'd be easy now to change your hair color. What? That's not the Brooke we know. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I don't recognize that person. But it's a handy thing to have when coloring. Gives you the opportunity to go back and fix stuff if you need to. And believe me, it comes up. Oh, hell. I moved that up. There we go. What we got here? Whiskey. For those who are just getting here, I'm not randomly shouting for whiskey. That's my cat's name, and she's making noise. I'm trying to see if I can get it to come on. Whiskey! What are you doing? Ginger butt. Noisy. If she came over, I'd actually put her on screen, because who doesn't like to see a ginger butt cat? I mean, I know I could use more. Halloween special, Brooke. Yeah, totally, Jim. That's I feel like I haven't been able to take advantage of that enough because it's been a while since I did a Halloween special for Rivalings. I mean, outside of the actual Halloween special that Dan Head wrote, he which was fun. That was Sabrina as She-Ra and Brooke as Evil Mary Marvel against Towers of Terror, which was the first showing of the Towers of Terror. I don't mind saying. And we're going to be seeing some more of them. I don't want to say the near future, but for all you Tower of Terror fans, they're coming. So anyone who's new to the broadcast, we're going to go a little over it because it's a fun little test. And yeah, if anyone wants to ask questions, there's this grid in the upper right, 3x3, looks like a Rubik's Cube. Click on it, click on the Q&A app, and you'll be good to go unless you are on a mobile app. And then I think you can maybe see the questions, but you won't actually be able to ask any questions. You just get to see what's there. And that sucks, but I don't make the rules. I would love for everyone to comment. That's the world I want to live in, Question here. What's the next show you're doing? That is a great question. The next show I'm doing. Whew. You know what? I have laid off the amount of shows I've done lately, and and before I go on with that, this is a very good question by Jim. Please others ask so Jim can stop asking me the questions. But I totally appreciate any and all questions, just because I wanted to make sure that this damn thing was working. And so then we can do a proper Patreon Rival Angels kind of get together, and have a little fun, ask a little interaction. Anyways, to get back to the question of when's my next show, I'm thinking it's either going to be Collision Con, and that's in Rosemont, Illinois, and that'll probably be around the end of the year. It was last year anyways. Very cool show. They run a great show. Otherwise, I'm thinking maybe Anime Milwaukee, just because that's a nice local show. And it's usually the dead of winter, like around what is it? Around Valentine's Day. And nothing says Valentine's Day more like anime show, but I love it. Anime Milwaukee is always a very good show, always a good time to be had. Let's see, Bigger B84, no question. Sorry, Jim. Hey, but at least thanks for putting in there. I'm glad everyone's looks like people are able to interact that way. That's awesome. It's everything I could hope for, So now I'm just goofing around here. That looks like a Brooke who knows she's turned an RA corner. Go Brooke. Yeah, I got some plans for her. I know there's at least one person who wasn't happy that she only got a page for her match, but I don't mind saying that she'll be back this chapter, and I don't feel like it's spoilery that her boobs are going to play a big part of that. Now I know you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. No joke. but it's fun. She's you know, I just got done saying before that she got into wrestling to kind of be a superstar about it all, and now she's starting to get better. So, you know, is that going to change at all? All right, so that background is kind of random. Let's start something else here. Oops. Whoa, that's a lot of pink. That is a lot of pink, man. Bruce, yeah, hey, you can never have enough of the goddess. I completely agree. You know, I was also pointed out that today, Jeff, in today's update, Jeff did not refer to the goddess. He referred to Brooke as the goddess, but not as the double D goddess. And, you know, that could come back to bite him in the ass. Because, look at that. Oof, that's the best part. But Bigger B84, always leave them wanting more. And she has so much more to want. This is very true. You know, and that's, you know, I understand. I get it. Brooke fans, you know, they want more of her. You know, it's completely understandable that peeps want more Brooke. You know, I want more Brooke. So if Trevor was here, my buddy Trevor Miller, he wants more Brooke. You know, that's just organization and nature. All right, that's just bloody awful too. I'm gonna switch that out, I think. Whoa, holy saturation. Let's see. I'm gonna try something else here. Yeah, now I'm just goofing around. So forgive my indulgences here. Just trying to see what works. Anyone who's new here, feel free to try the Q&A app that can be found in the upper right corner of the video screen. It's a 3x3 grid. It is a Rubik's Cube looking thing. Bruce, my man, although I will never forgive her and you for making me look up the word Blumpkin back at the beginning of our right. But you know what? Now you know what that is. You know, and who knows when that would come up. You might need to, that could be, you know, that could save you someday. That could be like, I needed to know that. And, you know, those are the things that, you know, those are the troubles Brooke went through to get here in Rival Angels, was to, you know, do what she had to do. And probably remember too that she didn't have the best time down in developmental out in Cali. There's Cali again. What comes back again? And you know, the Ultra Vixen was not particularly making things easy on Brooke. So I'm putting a little bit of highlights here for Brooke. Thing is I will be turning down the brightness of those two. Let's see, how about 50%? She's still shiny. Maybe try, there we go. Well, there we go. She says she doesn't want to shine, but she's shining right now. Ugh, this background's gotta go. I might have to drop in something like I have pre-generated ring, and that's always helpful. Put that in. Well, maybe I can see if I can fudge one in here. Oof. Let's try that instead. Oops. No. Oh. I'm really in awe of people that can speed paint, because that is just an awesome kind of talent. Let me protect the art here. Just gonna like so. My sad attempt at digital painting. Well, it looks like I'm gonna wrap this up in about 5 minutes so we can watch some NXT, but definitely want to thank everybody for coming and testing out this thing. If there's any problems and you can't let me know through the Q&A, feel free to hit me up on Facebook or email me and just let me know, like, dude, this was not working. And if you're on a mobile app, you know what? I know it. You can't really interact like you want. It's lame. I don't know what else I can say about it other than I hope to get their head out of their ass about that, you know. So, but and then the next time we do this, it'll be that much easier on us all to get that together. I'm gonna try. Oops. What ring ropes? Oops. Yeah, there's a reason why I have pre-generated ring ropes, but yeah. Let's see here. So, all right. Well, I think this might be a good place to leave off on that. You're coming just now. This is my attempt at a 1930s style Sabrina. Yeah, not gonna give up on that one. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna say go watch NXT, except shouldn't really boost that. Read Rival Angels because it's the #1 wrestling web. #1 wrestling comic. Though I do have to say there are some wrestling comics starting to come up, so I might have to watch it myself. But that's all right. There's enough room for all of us. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you coming out and helping me test this. We're going to schedule a proper one of these soon, and I'll try and get a theme or something going so that we can, so we'll really make it fun and interactive, and it'll be a good time. So, all right, we'll do this again next time. Again, if you had any problems, feel free to email me, Facebook me, whatever. I need to know. I want to make this the best it can be. And we'll see you next time. Jim, you're absolutely right. RA, then NXT, then the WWE. Oh yeah. All right. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. Signing off.